नमस्कार। आपका दोस्त ये मनमोहन। We see that communication is a part of our day-to-day life. The better communication is, the better is the communication. Means जितना हम अच्छा बोलेंगे, जितना क्लैरिटी से बोलेंगे, जितना फैक्ट्स के साथ बोलेंगे, उतना ही हम दूसरे को प्रभावित कर पाएंगे और उससे प्रभावित हो पाएंगे। So we should see today 10 C's for the effective communication. So first and foremost, you should be courteous. This is the first step in all the communication. Politeness gives you the extra edge. A courteous communicator can easily cover some of his mistakes, while an arrogant one may face problems despite having more information, knowledge, and facilities for the stakeholders. Because he cannot control himself due to the arrogance. For example, please, thank you, holding the door for others, offer a chair to the others, asking for a cup of tea or for a glass of water are the basic practicing manners or the courtesy towards the client which who is visiting your office. So courtesy is a way to show respect and acknowledgement the inherent worth of the individual you are with. Another is your communication should be clear. So you should be clear about the purpose, the objective of the communication. It is always better to design separate communication for separate purposes. The communication has several sub-objectives under a broad objective, so they should be mentioned in different paragraphs or sections, but woven around a common central idea for the sake of the clarity, for the purpose of the clarity. A clear message should ideally contain short, simple, and fluent so that other person can easily grasp that sentence, easily grasp that communication. It should be sweet, short, and concise. It is about caring for the listeners, making sure they understand your communication. Unless and until your communication is not passed to the other person, it is a waste only. For example, it is essential to have clarity in communication when you are dealing with a new client comes to your office because you have to get the business from him. So your communication should be as a crystal bottom. Now concise. Your communication should be concise and should not much lengthy. It is about the giving information in a few words. There should not be any unnecessary word or sentences in the message. Besides, there should not be any scope for speculation which creates uncertainty of any kind among the target or the target person or the target body. Being a responsible person in communication, he is expected to talk about facts. We should not express it personal prejudices and the possibilities. So you should be concise enough in your communication. Now, Here we have written an example. Say, for all intents and purposes, the project will be outsourced. It can be concise into the words, the project will be outsourced. Concrete. It refers to being specific and meaningful. The vague messages do not portray any meaningful responses to further effective communication. इन सबको वेग मैसेजेस मतलब गाल बजाना, गपशप करना, उन सब का कोई मकसद नहीं है बिजनेस डील्स। योर बिजनेस कम्युनिकेशन शुड बी concrete. For example, if we see that she completes all her tasks on time, collaborates well with the team, consistently receives positive feedback from the clients, it means she is doing her job in a concrete way from A to Z, from 0 to 10. Correct. For the better impression, your message should be correct in terms of grammar, punctuation, capital letters, spellings in the written communication or in the verbal communication. It is about the proper pause, stress, pitch, and emotion, etc. So that other person have the good grasp of your communication. Coherent. So the words, facts, figures, arguments in the message should be arranged in a proper sequence to ensure in a harmonious. One of our executive was saying that कि घोड़ा गाड़ी के आगे लगाओ, ना कि गाड़ी के पीछे लगाओ. So you should see that where the words are matching in the sentences. This makes the message easy to grasp, convey the intended meaning. Credibility. The message should be framed in such a manner that it contributes to enhancing credibility of the matter. So, आपको मैटर पढ़ने में अच्छा लगना चाहिए, कुछ यूजफुल लगना चाहिए, कुछ गिविंग लगना चाहिए, कुछ आपके मतलब का लगना चाहिए. So that should be the message to be drafted in a way. Consideration. Viewing or analyzing significance of one's message from the perspective of the target audience, due consideration should be given when one is addressing the other. So you should consider the person in a full importance. Creativity. So your message should be a creative one, or you should present like a creative manner. Creative presentation plays a very significant role in effective communication and helps the target audience to grasp the message. Like that, I have prepared this PPT and each objective, each subject is in a single slide. The person should use graphs, pictures, PPTs, videos, and other creative mode to facilitate effective communication. Complete. Your message should be complete. Communicators should cross-check whether all the required information provided in the message or not. क्या पूरी इंफॉर्मेशन प्रोवाइड कर दी गई है, कुछ छूट तो नहीं गई है, कुछ एम्बिग्यूटी तो नहीं गई है, कुछ उससे कुछ बचा तो नहीं है. If it is a oral communication, communicator should address all the questions. In case the person doesn't have any answer or the question, he should separately seek time or circulate the desired information among the target. Sometime जैसे मैं अभी ये कम्युनिकेशन के ऊपर बोल रहा हूँ, I don't know immediately some question asked by the audience to answer. So I should politely seek the time. So this is all about the communication. We should, it's a huge chapter. The better you read, the more you be well. बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। नमस्कार।